Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I put my truck on the dyno yesterday to give it that final push everybody has been waiting for, and let's recap how I got there. I basically installed twin Walbro 450 fuel pumps in my tank because I was running out of injector and a tiny bit of fuel. And then I bought Latvian 160-pound Bosch compressed natural gas injectors. I heard people using these with success, so they were drop-ins and only $530 shipped. So there they are, all sitting here, and I basically ripped out my 80s, put those in, tweaked my tune-up, and it has literally been pouring non-stop out here, retarded. So I took the car out one day, it was not pouring, and noticed a significant change. Roughly half my fuel. Imagine that, double your injectors using half your fuel. So that's where we get to today on the dyno, and ready to give it a little push and see how it goes. Now for the first trip here, we'll go for a little bit higher than what I was running before, which is about 14. And my first pull, it was pretty rich, and it made about 650 to the tire, and all I had to do for the second pull was just remove some fuel, and I made 730, 740 on 14 pounds. Pretty incredible right there. Now, as I got into it here, it was pretty apparent that I ran into a wall in the medium teens boost range, because it very easily came up to about 775, and then it started to struggle to make 800, and I noticed that I was losing mile an hour with more and more power, which points to converter. And here towards the end, you can definitely tell that the converter is struggling. Power just wants to go straight up into the rev limiter, and the dyno pulls are very short. It's just struggling to couple and maintain that power around 800 tire. So a little bit out of converter, definitely happy with almost 800 wheel. And here on the dyno sheets all overlaid, you can see my progression from approximately 650 tire all the way up to the high 700s, where I spent most of the dyno pulls over 750 wheel. This thing took a lot of punishment, and I drove it home. I definitely have a lot of injector left. It's neat to see how well everything is working, and this is straight E85 pump gas, about 78%, no methanol or anything else, so incredible horsepower numbers really for some simple stuff.